Okay. So now we have seen how do we display something in the monitor, how do you store some values in a variable, and how do you take some data from the user, especially numbers from the user. Now we will try to solve a small problem. The problem is take two numbers from the user, add those numbers and display the result. Okay, it's a simple problem of addition. You have to take two numbers and add those numbers and give the result. You have to multiply those numbers and display the result. Divide the first number by second number and give the result. Divide the first number by second number and display the remainder. Okay, so these are the four things that you have to do with two numbers. Okay, so we'll start. So first you have to make up some space to store those numbers. So we'll declare variables. So let's say I'll use double here, double num1, comma num2. So if you want to declare multiple variables, you can use this comma and declare. So that is something you have to remember. Then let's say we have to ask for two numbers. Okay. So this printf statement is optional. It is not mandatory. Without printf also you can take input. Give two numbers. I'll put a line here. So now you have to take the numbers that user is giving. So let's say the type is double. So you have to use LF as identifier. First value have to be given to num1. So don't forget the ampersand. So again, I have to use this code, copy and paste. Second number I have to save it to number 2. Okay. Now I have to sum the number and give the output. The sum of numbers are, so let's say percentage comma num1 plus num2. Right? So we'll run this and see. Give two numbers. So 12.5 is the first number, 13.5 is the second number. After entering the first number, I am pressing enter. The sum of the number is 26. That is absolutely right. Okay, so this is one way of doing it. Second way of doing it is I'll declare one more variable, sum. After receiving the numbers, I'll do sum equal to num1 plus num2. Okay, so this is a mathematical operation I am doing. So I am using addition operator. So I'll display the result of sum here. So this also works. So enter numbers 13.4, 5, 12.2. The sum of numbers are 25.7. Okay. So we will just modify it a little bit more. The sum of, I want to display two numbers, percentage LF and percentage LF. So I have to use num1 comma num2. Okay. So what I'm doing here is the sum of first number and the second number is sum. Okay. So what happens is the sum of here num1's value will come, and the second is num2's value will come, and third is here sum's value will come. Let's see. So I'm just giving more information to the output. So 13, 12.25. So sum of 13 and 12.25 is 25.25. Okay. So you know how to beautify this also. 0.2 LF, 0.2 LF, 0.2 LF. Right? So 12.5, 13.45. Sum of 12.50 and 13.45 is 25.5. So 0.2 LF restricted to 2 decimal places. So the sum is over. The same way we can do the product also. Product equal to num1 multiplied by num2. So if you're very beginner to this usage of computer, again I'm telling this multiplication star sign is, if you press shift and 8 you'll get this sign, right? So I'll give a line here, copy this, control C is for copy, control V is for paste. The product of, now we have to give product of number 1 and number 2 is product. Okay, so here P is capital, here P is capital, here P is capital, so all are same. Okay, if any of this P is small means it will not work properly. So let's say 12, 13.5. The sum of 12 and 13.5 is 25.5. The product of 12 and 13.5 is 162. Okay, so this is the output that we have. So first two is over. Now we have to see third one. Third one also is similar. So division, I'll declare a new variable div equal to num1 by num2. Okay, again this is an addition operator, this is a multiplication operator, this is a division operator. So we are now learning operators also. Okay, so these all operators are called arithmetic operators. So we'll learn that later. What are different types of operators? Okay. So now here we will slightly display this in a slightly different way. First number divided by second number equal to third number. So let's see how this displays. So 16, 4. So first is the sum of 16 and 4 is 20. The product of 16 and 4 is 64. 16 times 4 is 64. 16 divided by 4 is 4. Okay, so this is 16. The division I have given here. Again 16 equal to this. So here num1 will come, num2 will come, div will come. Right? So these are basically locations to place these numbers. The last one is remainder. Now remainders will be slightly complicated. We'll take up a new session for that. Okay, because whatever we have been doing, we have to change a lot of things to get that remainder. Okay, so we'll stop and we'll see the last portion in the next video.